Here, me. Knock it off at your...
You are now rocking to #Originators at Originators Radio.
We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
The originators. We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
The originators. We are the originators. We are the originators.
Radio.
Hey, yo, what up to all my originals out there? It's your boy D Smith, aka Fuck D Smith, aka the reason you jumping on YouTube. What's happening?
No doubt. This is your man Big AT from out east. #Originators coming at you. Month of August. Still getting hot out here, y'all. Y'all ready for this super hot summer?
Oh yeah, but
we sure are.
Hold on, we gotta let D Nice say what's happening to the people.
Hey, how you guys doing? This is Everybody Hates D Nice. Because I want to say this because I'm not gonna mess up on the intro.
Ugly ass boy. Hey man, if y'all had the blooper reels, y'all wouldn't even know what he was talking about, man. We also got Pterodactyl in the building, and we got Blake sitting there, you know what I'm talking about. But we gonna get it popping today. But first of all, we gotta get it on that last episode, man. That recap, because those Star Wars was popping, man.
Yeah, how do y'all like that? We thought it was a pretty interesting episode, you know, celebrating hip hop's the dress and the culture and stuff like that, which pretty much went on to shape fashion trends all around the world.
Still,
you know what I mean?
I just watched an interview the other day. We was LL Cool J and Charlamagne. He had the bell bottoms on. I'm like, man, this nigga L with the bells.
Yeah, L, yeah, got something.
Here,
L got something.
Hey, L rocking the bells. You understand?
L rock, yeah, he's rocking the bells. But even even with the way we wore chains and stuff, right? We didn't have to wear like a typical herringbone. We had to wear the dookie rope.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
you know, and you see some guys still today, you know, doing that shit. So it's kind of like we gotta respect the culture and give flowers to like, you know, the look of hip hop.
No doubt, man. That's definitely what shaped everything we do right now. But let's go ahead and jump into this next.
Well, first of all, hold on a second now. This is okay for all of y'all who've been riding with us since day one. Don't forget, this is the big 2-0. This is 20. Yeah, we got to remember.
We kind of got ahead of ourselves. This is the big 2-0 episode.
Yeah, so you know, we want to thank you guys for riding with us for.
Yeah, this is y'all.
20 long ones, man. You know what I mean? Like y'all been listening and riding with us. You know, hopefully, you guys keep sharing the videos and liking and subscribing, and we appreciate it here.
And we hope y'all did love the live chat for the sports.
Yes, that was
popping, man. That was popping.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, we also appreciate y'all too, man. The live chat, man. I think you also need to do the live chat, man, for the 20th show for this show, man. Do the live chat, man.
Yeah, we're thinking about rolling that out. You know,
because we definitely got the anniversary episode coming up too. So
right,
might have to roll it out. Yeah, it might have to be the day, man. Because it was definitely.
And we really do want to know like how y'all feel about stuff. We really want to be more inclusive and bring y'all in on things.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's definitely what we doing this for, man. Doing it. Every subject we try to make sure it's something that is engaging to everybody. You know.
Right. But with that said, we're gonna go into if you guys been watching the news lately and stuff like that, man. You've been hearing about there's a lady who is out of Oaktown 357.
He loves saying that.
She's a black woman and she's part Southern Indian, part Jamaican, but 100% all American.
Wait, you sure she black? Or somebody said she was just Indian.
I know, but we're gonna get to that too. So we want to make sure we touch on these topics. We don't want to over politicize anything here, but
talk as we do, man. As we do.
But we got to talk about that. She's out here. Kamala Harris out here. She's on the campaign trail,
kicking ass. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, and she's embracing hip hop, right? Like, and she has Megan Thee Stallions out there shaking her shit.
That bugged me out, though. I seen that.
I wasn't
ready. I was not ready, yo.
I mean,
wasn't ready.
Especially for somebody who's running for office, running for the highest office of the
Yeah,
land.
I get the just. I mean, like me and the wife was talking. Shout out to the wife. We're talking about, you know, I was like, hey, maybe, you know, I call it KH. Cause I'll be saying her name wrong. So KH probably told her to do that, but it's like.
Still,
I still said she could have made it. She could have made it tasteful, but that was just like kind of like, you're making us look bad.
I'm saying, at least Obama had Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Like she was out there, you know, making that thing and stuff.
Yeah, I was.
Whoa.
That was not to me. I mean, I get she's trying to get the young votes. I get where she's going with it, but in the same time, it's like you couldn't pick like Queen Latifah or.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, UNIT.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, like something like so. I'm saying even if you want to give a female artist with this time period, it's I don't know, man. It was just whatever, man. It worked. It worked. It worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
It worked.
And also Quavo from Migos, he was out there. He was speaking on gun violence and stuff like that because of course, Takeoff got murdered.
Yeah.
And like so
that made sense.
So because that's one of the things that Kamala Harris is talking about, gun control.
That
So
made total
that's kind of how they were trying to bring all that into focus. Now the real question is do you think that this is was just strategically placed to get the young minority vote? Do you think
it is?
Like hip hop appeals to, but it appeals to more than just people of color, right? Like hip hop is worldwide, but do you think that it was kind of set up to get that vote, or do you think Kamala, which I'm pretty sure she grew up on hip hop, do you think she actually respects the culture? Do you think
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm at first I didn't think about this until you just brought this up. I'm gonna have to say yes because it started with Trump and them goofy ass shoes he kind of come out with.
Oh my God, we spoke about that in one episode too.
So now with her coming out with Megan, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of do play the role, because it's like, I'm gonna be shoes, but she put on my girl Megan. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go. What she be saying? Hotties, come on, hottie. You know what I'm saying?
So you think you think that was kind of put in place?
I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that.
But the thing about also I think that the whole interesting thing about what's going on with like Kamala Harris and like having rappers and stuff speak and things like that. I think we're at a point in hip hop history where the people who are running for office, especially the people who are middle-aged, and if not middle-aged, they grew up on the culture, right?
No doubt.
Whereas Biden and Trump and them, that's the Beatles generation. That's the Elvis generation.
Yeah.
That's right. You get people like Stacey Abrams, in Georgia. She's a little older than I am, right?
Yeah.
You get Kamala, she was born in like 1964, but she's still old enough to be.
She's still in our group, yeah.
She's still old enough to be part of that early hip
hop. Kind of like how Obama was able to relate to us too. Like he's a little bit older than us, but he was still able to relate because he grew up in that same era.
Because I'm pretty sure he had a Run DMC album back in the mid '80s too, right?
That's what I'm saying. It makes sense that she was trying to relate to the people. I get that part, but it still was like, come on, man. Because at the end of the day, it's people like this who vote for Trump, and I'm talking black and white people who vote for Trump, who look at TV like, look at that bullshit. These fucking niggas. Sick of these niggas. You know what I mean? Like, because listen, me as a black man, I looked at it kind of like, I'm sick of you niggas, man. Like, I kind of looked at it like that. Like, I don't, nothing against Megan Thee Stallion, no shade thrown. I don't listen to her music because I'm like, we had a little Kim, so we seen that. So it's like it's nothing. It's
my
nothing
wife
new.
knows I got a major crush on Megan.
Do you talk this? I mean, she's beautiful.
You crush all you want.
I think she's a bad.
No, listen, she's beautiful, but I'm saying overall, talent-wise, right? Talent-wise, think about
I like her because she be spitting.
Man, quit playing.
She's very smart.
I ain't saying.
Yeah, they say she's real smart. That's what I heard.
Her wordplay is nice.
I ain't saying she ain't smart because fucking 2 Chainz graduated college summa cum laude, but he raps like a fucking idiot. So I ain't saying she ain't smart, but I'm saying like being that smart, can't you do something a little better for yourself to market yourself? If you standing up there on the highest stage. I mean, kind of like you said, no boy accepted in the wars and it's tight and it's skinny. Kind of like, come on, man.
Right on.
But that's kind of what Megan is known for. Have you known for her for being any other way than twerking and stuff like that?
I get that.
It's kind of seemed like I don't know what other way can she present herself. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's gonna be a motherfucker like, that's what Kamala's represent. That could make or break a vote that could put her in office. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, Megan Thee Stallion doing what she do.
But that's kind of what she does. That's kind of what she.
At the end of the day, it's just like that's what's going to be said. Like, look at that.
But then that should fall on her to actually kind of I don't know. That's it, she should have thought about that.
That's
then.
all I'm
You know
saying,
what I
man.
mean?
Just think about it a little bit. How like it's,
Because if you put hip hop center stage, you gotta expect hip hop to be a little bit flashy, a little
raunchy.
bit street.
Raunchy.
Right? Yeah, if you
hip hop
didn't,
is going to be that.
if you didn't want that, then you should have chose something different. You should have had like black R&B
No,
singers up
maybe
there.
she did want that. I mean,
That's
she's
what
from
I'm saying.
Oakland.
Kamala wanted it, yeah.
Kamala's from
Kamala wanted it.
Oakland. She's from the hood, so maybe she did want that. She a hood chick. She just happened to go to college, get a law degree. Now she about to run the fucking Freemason. You know what I mean?
Because you gotta expect hip hop to be hip hop and do what it do. So
But
you know what I mean? But like I said, but the next one we're gonna go on here is like, you know, your boy Don John.
Donald jackass Trump.
I like to call him Don, like a play on Sean John. But you know, Donald J. Trump. You know, he
Donald
was
jackass Trump.
he met with the National Association of Black Journalists, and as you can all see on videos on on YouTube and on the web, like that didn't go very well.
He was tripping, man.
And yeah, I mean, but
was
he, but
I mean, that's what he do. That's what Donald Trump do.
but see, that's what people like though. That's what people
He was
like.
tripping, man.
That's what people like though. People like
Boy
the
was
fact
bugging,
that
man.
people like the fact that he's brash and he's unapologetic. They like that, right?
He was a
But
he was on some fuckery.
He
You
was a
understand
fucking
me?
jerk, man.
I mean, like, he was talking about, then he started bringing in Kamala Harris's, her ethnicity.
Right,
and
right.
is she really black? Is she really South Indian? Is she,
Right.
what is she? Like that
You know
kind
what,
of
though?
thing. But
That same rhetoric he did is the same thing he did with Obama.
exactly.
Yeah.
The whole birtherism thing. Exactly.
It kind of backfired on him, so this might be the same thing. It's going to backfire on him.
Yeah, but but it's the whole thing of like, it's really the racist playbook, right? Like if you run out of things to attack people on their race, right? Or whatever. Yeah, and then that panders to other races, and they all be like, yeah, that's right. But
Yeah, man.
the question is what people think about that when they go out to vote. When they go to the polls. That's the thing. Like, but yeah, he was just being Trump. But props to Rachel Scott. She works for ABC. She's one of the reporters. She was the one who was grilling him like some onions. She was
at his neck.
Yeah, she was letting him have it because
Take a hand or nothing. Like, nah, I'm good.
because he's used to people calling him out on things or not calling him out on things rather. So when somebody calls him out on things, Trump goes into defense mode. Because he's not used to being called out.
Here's what gets me a lot of nervous when she asked him the question about whether he pardoned the Proud Boys. And he's like, yeah, this is what I'm saying. If our 4 black asses were into the Capitol building right now, and
Of course, this is a no-brainer.
it ain't no pardon to us.
We getting
yeah,
murdered, man.
I mean,
Exactly. It's no. We never getting out of prison.
Yeah, so that's
We
a
getting murdered.
no-brainer.
You know what I mean? So it's like that. You literally is gonna.
I mean, that's what he says. And once again, that panders to, and that plays in the hands to people who were like him. They want these people to be walking the streets free.
Yeah, hey, real quick, man, on this elaborate on Mr. Donald J. Stupid. So for y'all people who like him so much, man, some of y'all show this question, man. How are y'all so religious? How do y'all love God so much, but y'all want to vote and worship the devil? Okay, what's the next subject? We can go next.
I mean, no, it's the truth, though. I mean, that's the thing about the evangelicals, right? Like, if I did the things that he did, I mean, they would nail me to the cross like Jesus, right?
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
can
like
get
that.
away with it. So that's the thing, the whole double standard, right?
Yep.
And for what it's worth, you do your Googles and all that cool shit. Kamala is part Indian.
I mean, yeah, and her mother, and then her father was Jamaican.
Let's get it straight. Not like feather Indian, not Native American, like red dot
South Indian, yeah,
and Jamaican.
That's the thing about that, So it's an old bigotry playbook. That's all that is. But like, we're not going to pay that guy no attention. But
Yeah, we forget about it.
forget about it. We'll see what happens. But our next topic here, hip hop is, once again, we've been the community has been suffering some losses, unfortunately. And recently we lost Chino XL and DJ Polo, Coogee Raps DJ.
Man, yeah, man.
Yeah, and it was just, these are things that I woke up to, went online, and it was like one of the first things that popped up. And I'm like, man,
Yeah, I didn't know Chino. Like when you hit me up and talking about Chino, I was like, damn. But
you hear about that one?
DJ
Yeah.
Polo, I seen that on my YouTube feed.
Right. But like, yeah, Polo, he was a little bit older than what I thought. He was 63.
I mean, you gotta think they was grown ass men, like
Yeah, in the
90s.
80s and stuff. I mean, yeah, right. His cause of death is unknown. Seem like these days, it's really under wraps when they pass, like what they pass from. But his notable albums, for those of you guys who aren't aware, he was with Coogee Rap. They had an album, Road to the Riches, Wanted Dead or Alive.
One of my favorite songs was
Live and Let Die was another one.
Song they did with Nas.
And Polo.
Fast Life.
Playhouse.
That was one of my that was one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, but he wasn't with Polo then. That was Coogee Rap solo stuff.
You right.
That was his solo stuff.
My bad for disrespect on that Polo.
Yeah, but I mean, Polo stuff. That was like, It's a Demo and
Yeah, you right.
Ill Street Blues.
Yeah. That was my shit too.
That was DJ Polo. Yeah, but your Coogee Rap went solo for many years. I don't know why he and Polo didn't work together for.
It happens, man.
I never understood because that was his solo stuff.
But think about it. Why did Eric B and Rakim break? You know what I mean? Like it's just things. Like sometimes it don't work, man.
Yeah, but we as much as we want it to work, it's just sometimes the artistry isn't there.
We didn't want Tribe to break up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like think about it. Wu-Tang almost broke up. You know what I'm saying? So it's
just one of those kind of artistic things, man. But also, Chino XL, he died. He was only age 50. So and he was known for No Complex and Creep. And he had the 1996 album Here to Save You All. And
he had a beef with Eminem, if y'all didn't know. Eminem, you know?
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, Chino XL and Eminem. Look up.
Okay.
Chino XL and Eminem, like back in the day when Eminem first dropped Chino XL, because Eminem did an album. And he said something, a record with him. He was like, something, you want me to say your name? Chino XL.
I know that.
Like, yeah, come on. M was a battle rapper. Don't play.
Yeah. Okay. But Chino XL wasn't no softy neither. Like, that dude, he had punchlines. Yeah.
Chino wasn't no bitch about it. He went back at M, but I mean.
Because I remember when No Complex came out, and we was like, who is this kid? Just like how his mind was just all over the track.
Little Chicano kid rapping his ass off.
Puerto Rican, He
Puerto Rican, my bad. My bad. I said Chicano. Is that just,
it's out
different. It's different. My bad, guys. My bad, Latin community. That's my ignorance. Pardon my ignorance.
But he was out of the Bronx, but the Puerto Rican king of punchlines. Like, he had words, man. He did. But then with his passing, No Death was released by his family, so we don't know. The good Lord just took another lyricist and another DJ, man. So we want to give them flowers. May they rest in peace.
Brothers, man.
You know what I mean, y'all? You did a job well done.
But next up, this as we said before many times on this podcast, we do that hip hop is selling the world. If you don't know, we just spoke about it about Kamala bringing out rappers to help her get some votes. This next topic, I don't know if y'all hit, but DMX now is selling Applebee's. Flavor Flav is trying to save Red Lobster. Y'all better come on in, baby.
Come on in from the rain.
They got DMX on the Applebee's commercial.
I know. About,
Party up. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
You right, man.
Y'all right, man, huh? And I don't know if you know, and he's selling something else. It's another something else they got a clip on this a car commercial. But they got a DMX X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. That's another one he on. So shout out to X for that, and RIP to the guy. Right. And Flavor Flav, I was watching TV randomly, and I heard they told me that Red Lobster was gonna close. I said no. Something he said. He was like,
in the commercial,
Flavor Flav is talking. So I'm like, yo,
he acknowledged that about Red Lobster closing. Oh, did
think about it. Red Lobster just filed bankruptcy and all that. You know what I mean?
Chapter. I was gonna get into that next.
Yeah. But go do your thing.
I didn't know that he said that on the.
Yeah, man. So go do your thing, AT. Go do your thing.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? But Red Lobster recently filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, so that's crazy. But the thing I saw that kind of cracked me up, and I was like, man, that was one of the reasons. But according to my research, okay, Red Lobster has the all-you-can-eat shrimp deal, right?
Yeah.
The success of that was so massive and it was so in demand that the cost of that overwhelmed the company, and that's what led to losses in the millions.
Which I don't understand.
Because but shrimp isn't cheap though, right? Shrimp isn't like $2 for a big ass plate. Like shrimp is. Right, shrimp can be costly. So, but that was so popular, and people wanted it all the time that it pretty much ran the company into the ground. That was one of them.
With the Flavor Flav joint, he is, like I said, I think he's selling the crabs. It's like endless crab too, so it's kind of the same deal. It's not the shrimp, I think.
Oh, okay. But I know the shrimp is one of the contributing factors, though, from what I recently researched.
But if they're going bankrupt, how are they doing the lobster?
That's what I'm saying. But
because I'm pretty sure they got to pay him. They got to pay him to do something, right?
It's some kind of like fest. It's kind of like it's like either crab or lobster.
Lobster fest or whatever they call it.
Lobster fest, but still, ain't it the same thing as the shrimp though? Like all you can eat.
I can't eat shellfish, so I can't.
I mean, I'll fuck with shrimp and some lobster right now, but I'm saying, how are they doing it? Like you said, you got to pay Flavor Flav,
right?
Yeah, and you got to buy the lobster. So how, you know what I mean? So it's like they're kind of like fighting. I don't even know. Man.
Just a lot of money just kind of coming and going, it seems like.
It's like a
but
fight they won't win.
Yeah, but like I said, I know they were planning on closing a lot of stores, but I don't know how that's going to work. But yeah,
Well,
but
no,
once again, but hip hop
Well,
is.
hold on, because
Hip-hop
let's
is-
clarify before we get to that. The stores, they're closing stores, but not everywhere.
Oh, yeah,
It's
not everywhere.
certain
Yeah, like
regions.
certain stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, hip hop
Yeah.
is selling everything though. Yeah,
But let's see, can they keep Red Lobster alive? You know, that's the.
flavor, we'll keep that shit popping.
But then one more time before we go too, Applebee's, had they closed down quite a bit? Applebee's too? Applebee's aren't
They
as.
said some Applebee's have shut down. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Applebee's aren't
what's crazy-
as-
that's what I'm saying. The crazy thing is they said, hey yo, let's try this thing and
See
but-
what happens.
but
See
here-
if it can
also-
revive something.
Also, where my head goes is this. Think about this. They put DMX on commercials after he passed. Now, is this something to pay for? Is it like did his estate ask that, or did they just say, "Hey, fuck it, we own rights"?
Nah, like they better
like
put.
does the record company own some rights, and then it was like, "Fuck it, we gonna just sell that."
Right.
Nah, they better pay his family some money because that's just the right thing to do,
You know
right?
what I mean? So I was
Like,
thinking about that because I forgot what car commercial it is, but it's the X gonna give it to you.
Nah,
gonna give it to you,
yeah.
and then it's him doing the
Look
party
out for
up.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Look
party
out
up
for
is the
that.
Applebee's commercial. But yeah.
yeah, they better pay the family something.
Right.
But yeah, like speaking of, okay, now we was talking about this a little bit earlier. We want to fill you guys in. Those of us who live in Central Ohio here, we have the Ohio State Fair, which is one of the bigger and more grander fairs in
The best in the nation.
In the nation. The Ohio State Fair.
It's ranked pretty high. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always pretty
Oh,
high.
you mean
Yeah.
as far as the agriculture and all that stuff, things?
Just the fair.
Just a fair
as a
period.
It's
Like,
ranked
just,
pretty high in the nation.
foods,
Yeah, yeah.
rides. I wouldn't get on the rides.
You
but-
know that? I know.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, you know what's crazy? I know where your head's at because when we go to the fair, we're like, this ain't shit.
But now go to some of these other small towns. Their fairs are really small,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I'd have been in some lit small town fairs and they be killing the fairs.
No, that's what I'm saying. But it's literally ranked in the nation. It's like
That's crazy.
That's what I said. Like how?
Yeah.
Our fair sucks. I think it sucks now.
Yeah. Huh.
They said, but Ice Cube, he was there just last week. I think it was
week,
like
yeah.
on Tuesday or something. So, and the
It
weird
was
thing.
last Wednesday.
Oh, was it? Okay. And the weird thing about it, though, apparently this is the second time that he came. He came back in
Yeah, he was
2022,
Yeah, yeah.
and he came just recently. And I'm like, okay, so
Q rocking with the city.
I know, right? So does this mean Cube going to one day get a house in
I don't know about that.
Hilliard? I don't. Yeah, right, or
Hey,
something.
listen, it snowed way too much for that nigga. He a California boy. I don't know.
I just thought it was kind of
Too
wild.
cold for him here.
Oh,
He ain't fucking with us in this cold weather.
Yeah.
Also,
them California boys, they're used to waking up,
Sidebar, I think
60 degrees, 70 degrees outside and shit.
Sidebar, Boys the Men was here too.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I thought I saw that.
They always come here though.
Yeah, and I think Ohio Players Midnight Star was here too. I think I don't check me on that one, but I think they were up there too.
Of course, Ohio Players are from Ohio, so
Yeah,
this would be
yeah.
just nothing but a trip from Dayton here. But the Ohio Players only has one member left. From the Ohio Players from the 70s, they only have one, but all the rest of them are dead. So, but we thought we would just run that by you. I know Killer Mike was here.
Yeah, I was on Instagram Live.
Oh, you saw? Okay, yeah. Killer Mike was in Nelsonville. We talked about that, I think, on a prior episode.
That was a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, Nas was in Columbus. Also, once again,
man, the city was jumping, man.
I haven't been hearing how these guys are doing. Like I haven't heard no one talk about the Nas show. So I mean, I
heard it was lit.
You heard it was lit? Okay.
With the symphony and stuff.
Yeah, the Columbus Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, they did the backgrounds for him.
Yeah, I heard it was lit, man.
Right. But peace to them, man. I hope them brothers, keep coming back, man, and putting us on the map.
I mean, we
Feel it.
overall hip hop. We don't have like a big major hip hop.
Oh, hell
scene,
no. Yeah.
But like for the artists that come here, they always show Columbus love. So you know what I mean. So
Because I remember like when I saw in 2008 when I saw Dress from Black Sheep, he was at Scully's.
Okay.
And I saw
Scully's,
him.
yeah, shout out to
and
Scully's.
Shout out to Scully.
and he was saying like this what he was telling the audience, during his set. He was like he enjoys coming to Columbus. He was like he enjoys it every time.
Okay.
I guess he could kind of relax. It's not like New York. It's he was like I have a ball every time I come here. He was like good, come back. We like to we like people to come back to this market, you know.
You know what's on sidebar though? I remember back. I was in high school. My homeboy went to a Redman concert. Redman went to the Newport.
I was there.
Okay, well
Yeah.
you might remember. Redman's, I think his hype man came out and he was like trying to get the crowd hype, whatever. And they weren't really getting hype, but I think the dude said something because my people told me he was kind of disgusted how he was telling me. He was like, dude, basically was like, man, what's up with y'all, man? Columbus, if this was Newark, New Jersey, everybody who wasn't from here would get booed off stage. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's real. Like, if you ain't from Columbus, because I guess they was booing the local rappers.
The people in Columbus.
Yeah, we're booing the local rappers, and the dude, and Redman's dude came out, like his hype man came out, like, man, what the hell? Like, y'all should be clapping for y'all local dudes. This was years ago, you know what I mean? So
I was there though. I was before the Newport.
Columbus, get it together, man.
Right, get it together.
You know what I mean? Shout out to D1 for writing that song For My City. If you never heard it, look it up on YouTube. D1 is from Columbus. He wrote a song called For My City. It's about that same thing. Show some love. But let's get this next subject. Okay.
This one, D Smith, you sent me something on there, and I had to look this one up on this topic here. I mean, you know, once again, I take this stuff with a grain of salt, but
go ahead.
I do personally, because I mean, but it truly is funny if you think about it. Like,
no, it's funny. It's funny as hell.
DJ Quick was talking. Was he on Drink Champs?
Yeah, he was talking. And DJ Effin.
And he was talking about the late, great Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Right? He was saying that, okay, Michael Jackson, he was saying that he thinks that Michael Jackson possibly has, Crip ties. Now, there is a picture of Michael Jackson with Crips.
Throwing up big C's, yo.
Yeah, but and for the longest time, I remember seeing that and thinking it was Photoshop, but
that was before Photoshop. That picture was before Photoshop,
but then what I did was I started looking it up and I started hearing other people talking, and they gave me a little bit more context on like what that was about.
The reason why I think it's real, because Snoop Dogg was talking about like when they shot one of the videos down in his hood that he wanted to go to and his mom didn't let him go down there, but he snuck out. I think that was the video shoot he was talking about. But think about this: if he's in the hood and he had real gang members come down to like as extras.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah, they were saying some of those.
They took a picture and they said, "Hey, Mike,
throw up a C."
And he did it.
Throw up a C.
But you think about it that's what we're saying. Was a Beat It video? He had Bloods and Crips in that video. He shot that video down in Skid Row in California. Yeah. He shot both of them. The Beat It video in
because the way you make me feel was the one where he threw the C up. Yeah. But because he had the same clothes. That was on Skid Row in college. That was the same.
Hey, also on YouTube, man, he go on there and put in
that's funny.
Michael Jackson Crip song, and the song is called Blue Gangster. He made a song apparently too, man.
I see. I'm just saying.
Okay. Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Crippin' Crazy, cuz.
Blue Gangster, man. Like,
I'm just saying. Snoop Dogg spoke on it, and DJ Quick spoke on it.
Yeah, that's funny. I was watching this one brother just last night. He's a comedian, and he was talking. What is it? I think he called himself Boo Capone or something like that. But he was talking at length about it, and he was saying, once again, I don't know because I wasn't there. He was saying that Michael Jackson possibly had, Michael Jackson's from GI, Gary, Indiana. That he possibly had ties to the GI Boys.
I'm just saying, why not? Michael Jackson might have been a thug, bro.
This just cracks me up.
The Wonderland thing though with him, man, him touching on the kids, man.
Neverland. You mean Neverland?
Yeah, Neverland. You can't be gangster doing that though.
But then once again, I take that stuff. I mean, was anyone there? I
don't know, man.
A part of me thinks that they was just getting Mike, just giving him a bad name and just shitting on his name. Everybody I heard talk about Mike, they said Mike wouldn't hurt no kids. But okay, put it like this. If you so suspicious about Michael Jackson keeping your kid, why the hell is Michael Jackson? Why is your kid spending under Michael Jackson's house?
That's what I'm saying.
That's true, though.
If you think he's a weirdo,
is he a weirdo? Why is he speaking? Right.
That's what
I just think a lot of those parents are just
like, what Mike said, going to make a change.
Get on my nerves.
Yeah, I just think a lot of it was just trying to shit on his name. Just like sidebar. This is another one. I didn't grow up listening to Elvis, but like I remember like when the internet started, really gaining momentum and getting steam, I started researching, was Elvis really a racist? And I never saw anything that stated that Elvis Presley was a racist. His whole band, apparently, if this is what I read, that in his band, if racism was a factor, if somebody was being racist towards somebody else, Elvis would kick him out. He said Elvis didn't tolerate that shit.
Hey, I don't know what that. I keep hearing the stories about him saying.
I looked it up and I couldn't find nothing.
I keep hearing this from older black people.
He didn't like niggas and to shine his shoes and shit.
Yeah, like only thing a black person can do for me is sign my shoes. I was like, what?
Cause I looked, I scoured the internet because I wanted to see. I wanted to because we live in.
That's respect.
I mean, we live in an era now where things that you did 50 years ago can resurface.
No doubt.
I'm seeing music videos from 50 years ago, and I didn't even know were made. Yeah. So I looked that shit up. I didn't see nothing. And there was this amusement park in Memphis, Tennessee, and like on Sunday nights, it was like Black Night, where the black kids could go there. Because back then, of course, segregation. Yeah. The Black Night was on like Sunday, and don't you know they say that was the only days that Elvis Presley went? He went and he partied and played with the black kids.
I mean, he definitely Elvis definitely took some of the black music culture and put into his.
Of course. But I mean that right there, that was like a breeding ground.
No, you know what?
I think he was influenced by it. He saw what it could do. He'd be like, oh, okay.
And I definitely believe that because.
But I didn't see where he was racist.
The way he used to like dance on stage,
exactly.
Kind of, white guys didn't move like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I respect that. I respect.
And that's why a lot of people used to hate on him because they're like, wait a minute, he danced like he's from the other side of the tracks.
But he's from the South, so I mean, the South. Listen, the black influence hip hop is always touched outside of the community. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Think about just rock and roll or blues or you know what I mean. Towards the music side, our culture has always touched outside of where we were. Because someone happened to come, like you said, came down and seen the little juke joint. And he was like, "Yo, that's something different." I'm about to try
Let me tap into it. Let me tap into it. Let me see how they move. Let me see how they shake their waist and shake their legs.
Even at that time, you gotta think about it. At that time, what Little Richard was, he was a thing. He was big too. So that kind of
he was a pioneer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So once again, y'all, we appreciate you guys taking the time and listening to us on our 20th. Talking our talk. We have
Big 2-0.
Of course, we have our guy D Nice in the house here. Big 2-0.
Shout out to Terry Doctor in the motherfucking building.
Pterodactyl back here, the Big Bird. We want to promo our outlets that you guys can check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and SoundCloud.
Yeah, man. Say that one more time.
YouTube, Facebook, and SoundCloud.
If you didn't know.
Now you know. We got some birthday shout-outs. My niece, baby girl, 30 years old, big 30.
What's up, cuzzo?
Getting up there. I remember when you was a baby, man.
Curry. She on that Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Getting up there. I don't know what that means, but I will go with it anyway. But
he said, I'm going to go with it anyway. His jersey number, man. Listen, hey, AT with the don't.
I never follow Golden State. I never follow
the sports section and find out.
Yeah, that's why we got a sports section. Okay,
follow that sports section, AT.
I never follow Golden State. Never had it, never will. Okay, anyway, but I'm glad y'all know jersey numbers.
Hey, shout out to Pterodactyl when he said follow that sports section.
But we like I said, we shout out the birthdays. Okay, all you guys.
Yeah, also
August
birthdays. Yeah, shout out to my brother Kabuki, man. Birthday, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The upcoming episode, we got it's our man Pterodactyl, Big Bird in the house, and then we got D Nice. So check out the sports edition of #Originator Sports. They got a lot of heat because the sports world is just with the Olympics and all of that stuff. It's just really epic, y'all.
Olympics, yeah, man. Just wait till this episode come up, y'all.
No doubt.
Also, man, check us out on Apple Music, man. Me and my home all day, every day. Got us on Apple Music, man. A couple of tracks we got on there.
Dope, okay. I didn't know that.
Look us up on Apple Music, man. We got about 4 joints on there, man. So check it out. Download some songs, man.
What's the name of music?
It's all day, every day. My home, but my fault. Christian Rocker is the name.
Okay.
It's the Apple account, but his stage name is All Day Every Day. But it's a couple of songs, me, him, and Killer on there.
But to define it, you had to go to Christian
Rocker.
Okay,
Christian
his name.
Rocker.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out to you all day, you know what I mean? Also, shout out to you, Bro got into a real bad motorcycle accident last year, man. Like literally.
Who, All Day did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I seen the video, he got the video on YouTube actually. He got T-boned. Dude ran the light, hit bro went like, you seen he flew off the bike like 20 feet, not exactly 20, but at least 10, 15. At least 10, no, I know that he flew off the bike. Like,
I mean, he go that high up in the air?
About 10, 15 feet easily. Like he flew off the bike because dude ran the light and T-boned him.
Where was this at?
This is on Broad Street. Bro was just riding. You see the video, like he had the actual camera, the traffic cam.
Wow.
But he had the green light, and the dude ran the light T-boning him. I was like, but bro, he walking now on the walker. So I mean, shout out to my bro for that, man, coming back and
damn,
you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely. But like I said, check us out, you know what I mean? Apple Music, Christian Rocker, you know what I mean? We got some joints on there. Also, shout out to everybody who've been rocking with us, all the originals out there, the 20th episode, man. We 20 in, baby. Yeah, man, this is beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Like, we've been trying to...
Y'all been rocking with us since we were babies. Now we're grown, man.
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to keep it consistent for y'all. This is what we're doing. And then we got the sports side, so y'all helping us grow. You understand me? Y'all helping us grow. We coming with some more stuff, too, man. So just stay buckled in and tune in.
You know, and if you guys are wondering, like, why was this like so low key, man? It's hard because I'm sick, man. I'm ill. You know what I'm saying? I gotta throw up, and I'm gonna throw up on, you know, the sports segment.
Oh, D nice you see?
Hashtag Originator Sports.
Oh, he gonna let it go, y'all.
He said the beast will be untamed.
Untamed.
I gotta throw up, man. I'm really
he said I'm about to puke all over this. Y'all don't even know. But yeah, definitely, man. What else, man? What else, man? We got some time to kill. We gonna talk some shit. Or what we doing, man? What we doing? We just want to say I'm happy about this episode, man. We've been out here for 20 of them. I don't know what the fuck, man.
Let me sing y'all a song for the 20th. Okay.
Happy birthday song.
It's time for the 20th. You know when you gonna watch it. On the hashtag Originator.
Let's get that around.
No, I ain't done.
Oh, yeah, you got some more?
Yeah.
Who did that beat? Khaled with the originator.
Hey, yo, all I'm saying is we gonna motherfucking have that song. I'm gonna drop the beat out. Y'all gonna hear D Nice get his vocals on right there. I ain't playing with y'all.
Kill it, man.
Hey, yo, so what are y'all like real fast though? Like we gonna speak on something like you know, the God Rakim. Rakim dropped an album recently, and I saw a little. Yeah, I heard a little bit of it before I left the house. There's a lot of guest appearances on it from what it seems, but
we spoke about how Will Smith delivery was on Summertime.
Yeah, okay.
So
talk on that.
Will Smith actually admitted that he was trying to sound like Rakim.
Yeah,
he said like his voice was like hoarse or something, and he couldn't get that.
He couldn't get that. That hyper friendly Will Smith.
So he said he went in his head like, "Yo, I'm gonna try to sound like Rakim." That's why everybody thought Rakim wrote the flow.
Oh wow.
Will Smith said that. He said, "Yo, I was trying to sound like
Rakim." Yeah, I did read that.
That being said, I don't know if they might be trying to do a Summertime Part 2.
Dope.
Yeah, I think you said so.
Summertime Part 2 might be dope if they do it together, man.
Really dope.
Just saying, man.
You think they should collab on
I think they should do it. Summertime Part 2. Will, Rakim, Jazzy Jeff, do it.
Make that happen.
Part 2.
Fire, man.
Same beat and all.
Yeah, because I mean, you don't really have to do anything with that beat. But yeah, you was telling me, you said you think that they should do like a little
Part 2, man. That'd be dope, man.
Make that happen.
Yeah, when Will Smith said that, I was like, that'd be a perfect fucking remake, man.
And then, you know, LL Cool J he's coming out with his album. And it's kind of funny how that all played out because at first it seemed like, okay, he's working with Q-Tip. I've been following it since like inception. At first he was saying, okay, yeah, we got some songs coming out. And then he was posting some stuff saying, well, it looks like, you know, it's going to be kind of postponed indefinitely. And then I thought, okay, maybe it's not going to go through. But then next thing you know, this Saturday Night Special video he got out right now, and then he actually dropped a playlist of all the songs, and you can see it online. It's 14 or 15 songs. So the album I guess is actually coming out. But at one point, L was on the fence about it. Like,
I got a sidebar about L.
He didn't want it.
I was on YouTube. I think I sent a video to you, but he was talking about Charlamagne and LL. Was talking, but Charlamagne was interviewing LL. So he was asking him about the beef with him and Jay-Z. This was like back in the day type shit, but I didn't even know they had like a specific beef. According to LL was like, yo, I ain't got no beef with the guy, but
I remember.
I guess something happened where like LL was at a club, whatever, you know what I mean? And Sauce Money came up to L, started spitting this shit. LL like, yo, I got a couple of rhymes like that, so he spit his rhymes. Then by the time Jay-Z got there, he even says I was out of rhymes. He's like,
I saw that.
He's like, y'all think about it. Where LL was at in his career, by the time that happened, LL already had like songs. He was a megastar. He's like, Jay-Z just been on the corner selling dope. You know what I'm saying? So he got hella rhymes. That makes sense. So I was like, and then he had to battle two dudes. So yeah, I get it.
I didn't hear about it in that capacity. I did see a video where he was talking about it, but I remember their beef when it came to when Jay-Z started running Def Jam.
Yeah, and I know that. I know
one.
that.
Yeah. And L kind of didn't
That was
really
when he dropped. I
approve
think
of
when he
it.
dropped Ill Bomb. He was like, ask Russell who put him up in them.
Yeah,
them,
I
Manson and all that shit. Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about on that one. I'm not sure, but I remember I was thinking about that. Like he dropped that Ill Bomb, and it was a single. Then he ended up putting it on his GOAT album, but it was like a hidden track or the last track or something like that.
Yeah.
And when he said that, Lionel asked Russell who put him up in the Manson, whatever. Asked some guys up at FUBU, and I was like, "Was he talking? Who was that at? Like, he's talking big money shit. That ain't no little nigga. That's some big money nigga. Ask niggas about me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Shout out to LL. That's one of my favorites too. That's the GOAT.
Right.
That's the GOAT.
So we appreciate you guys listening. All you originals out there, just stay fly. You know, keep posted to the next episode. We got hashtag Originator Sports coming up here.
Yeah.
And we are out on our 20th episode.
You are now rocking to hashtag Originators at Originators Radio.
We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud.
The originators. We are the originators. We are the originators. We
Facebook, YouTube,
the
SoundCloud.
originators. We are the originators. We are the originators.
Radio.